Tell you what, I really don't like saying I told you so. In fact, when I do say it, what I really mean is I hope you've been paying attention. And I'm saying that because yesterday we had a special live edition of Inside NFTs, and on that show we talked all about Bitcoin Ordinals. Now we talked about what's hot in that ecosystem already and what's coming up to be looking forward to. And guys, I gotta tell you, for the rest of the day yesterday, that Ordinals ecosystem went wild. You don't want to miss those live shows, so make sure you're subscribed to Inside NFTs right here on YouTube. And of course, make sure you're following CryptoSlam over on X. Now let's get into the NFT market, and man, it has been cooking. Although while it's cooking, the value of the market is down. You can see we're in the red this morning, down 1.46%. Lately, when the index has been down, we flipped over to the crypto prices, and you've seen them down as well. Strong correlation between the two. But in this case, the problem is NFTs are losing value in their native currency. Now the index, we were looking at the 24-hour view, and of course you see in this one-day view here, a lot of red. But still, this NFT market is absolutely on fire. Yesterday, 61.4 million in cross-chain NFT sales. Friday, though, March 1st, was a 2024 high for sales, 67.6 million in sales. Now, you clearly see sellers, buyers, transactions all trending down. Average sale price is up over $200, though. And trade profits, again, Friday, a 2024 high was 7.3 mil. Yesterday, 4.5 mil. Again, the NFT market really cooking right now, and this is with a portion of the space out at ETH Denver. Really curious to see how we do this week with the builders, with the traders, all fully back in the community. For now, let's see who's moving the market. Those Nodemonkes at the #1 spot with 8.6 million in sales. The general Ordinals collection's right behind them. And do you guys remember NFT Worlds? Because at number 3, these high chain node keys, well, that is their project, and those are nodes on their new blockchain. Next, we got the Pudgy Penguins, Creeps, NatCats, which is the hottest new thing over on Bitcoin, Pandora, Parcel HOA, Fraganas, and D-Market then rounds out your top 10. And it comes as no surprise that Bitcoin is your top selling blockchain, 26.4 million in sales yesterday. So your top sale in the past 24 hours is a Nodemonkey for $250,000 here, guys. Now that's followed by a whole bunch of CryptoPunks, but let me scroll down so you can see all these other Nodemonkey sales. And take special note of their Bitcoin price. We've been saying here that we'd see a lot of collections with a floor of 1, 2, 3, up to 5 Bitcoin floors. We're already seeing sales in that range. Yesterday, those Nodemonkeys at the time of the live show, they were around 0.5556 Bitcoin. Well, yesterday, they actually rocketed up to 0.8 Bitcoin, right now chilling at 0.79. And Quantum Cats yesterday during the show were 0.27 Bitcoin. You can see right now 0.37. Flare's another perfect example. Yesterday during the show, they were either 0.03 or 0.028, and you can see right now basically a 0.09 Bitcoin floor. Now, I could go on and on with examples here, but the point again isn't to say I told you so, it's to say, guys, you really should be looking at the Bitcoin ecosystem. It may be new, it may be confusing, it may be technical. That's what I'm here to help you with. So I'll say again, guys, make sure you're subscribed to Inside NFTs. I do want to make sure you understand this stuff and that you're properly prepared for when you do enter these markets, if you enter these markets. And now's probably a good time to say nothing I say here is ever financial advice. This is just my opinion and my take on an ecosystem that I know pretty darn well. Now, we got to stay on Nodemonkeys because that's where we're seeing really the most violent price action, where we're seeing the most significant sales. And it's traders like this that are the writing on the wall as far as what's coming here. This single wallet here is over 50 Nodemonkeys and has been accumulating since 0.41 Bitcoin. You can see them buying in the 0.6 Bitcoin range. And I'm telling you, it gets even more wild, including a bid of 5.5 Bitcoin on one of these alien monkeys. Okay, we're starting to creep up to like the $500,000 range. And again, keeping in mind that this run has barely gotten started. First inning right now. Moving on though, hard to believe we're actually a couple days into the Blast ecosystem being live. People are maybe not loving that ecosystem quite yet. Cyrus's take here is what I'm seeing almost across the board. He's actually debating pulling funds out, going over to the Ordinals ecosystem. And I gotta say, that makes perfect sense when you could flip a couple Ordinals and probably make more in profits than you would grinding out days of points. And like I said, he was not alone with those feelings here. Beanie here even relating this to a Ponzi, which I know gets thrown around at everything here in NFTs. But there is a difference between gamification and Ponzinomics, and I'm not sure which way Blast leans, but people giving their opinions. Now guys, not a lot of news to cover today. Most of the actual news has been action in the markets, but there are a few things I just have to put on your radar. Starting with a collection on Bitcoin that minted a couple weeks ago, now has hit secondary markets. This collection called NatCats. But these NatCats have a really cool story. In a big way, remind me of the Nouns collection over on Ethereum. TLDR though, these NatCats will be inscribed or basically minted for infinity. So when certain block patterns emerge on Bitcoin, well, it's going to generate a new cat. In theory, the collection has an infinite supply, but this collection, cool narrative, cool tech, back, and you got a lot of the right people in the collection talking about it, so keep your eyes on NatCats. And you also got to keep your eye here on Runestone, which is going to be a free airdrop. Now, to qualify for this airdrop, you just had to own, I think, 3 or more inscriptions that are from the first year of Ordinals. So a lot of you watching here, if you've been trading in that ecosystem, you're going to qualify and you're going to get this rune drop. And I got to tell you, Refik Anadol's cooking up something new and something beautiful. These flowers, like all this work, backed by data, again created by AI, these are absolutely stunning. So the full reveal and more details coming at NVIDIA's GTC here in just 2 weeks. And it sounds like there's going to be a mint here, so I'll make sure to keep you updated on that. Now we'll end here with something we were looking at on the leaderboard just a few minutes ago. You guys remember NFT Worlds and those nodes that we saw at, I think, the number 3 spot on the collection rankings? Well, that game's now called Hytopia. They have a chain called the High Chain, and starting yesterday, they started minting those nodes. Wanted you to know that public sale arrives today. Worth keeping your eye on here. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. A reminder again to make sure you're subscribed to Inside NFTs. And a heads up that tomorrow we've got the Little Noun Show at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's over on X and on YouTube now. And we'll have NFT Live coming at 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. One of my favorite shows in the entire space. Do not miss it. And then, of course, I'm back tomorrow with another NFT market update, hitting on all the latest happenings. Remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see ya.